Hello, it's Karen White again, and I'm here today creating a video for you explaining which databases you'll want to use for the discipline of psychology and for this class. And also, we want to take a look at research articles and the components of a research article, identifying it as original research or primary research, same thing. Okay, well, we're on the library homepage. Let's just click on Find Databases. And here, if you know which database you want, you can search by title. You can also visit some of the collections down here at the bottom. We buy quite a few databases from EBSCO, and we definitely buy the best ones for psychology from ProQuest. The 3 databases for psychology journals are located here. But anyway, today we're going to browse by subject. And we're going to click on Psychology, and there will be a list of databases recommended for the field of psychology. Wiley Online is just a collection of very scholarly journals. Web of Science is an excellent database. However, there isn't anything there available in full text, but you will find the most scholarly journals showcased in Web of Science. We buy a lot of journals from Science Direct, excellent scholarly resources there. As I said, ProQuest, we have ProQuest psychology journals, the social science journals are there. Psych articles is located in ProQuest, as is Psych Info. So we'll definitely be going to ProQuest to look for journals in psychology. Oxford journals, we have the full collection of Oxford journals online, another excellent resource for you. eBrary, just a collection of ebooks. The DSM-5 is online. And you probably will only be interested in Cabell's if you're interested in publishing in psychology. But anyway, let's go back to the database page and let's go directly to ProQuest because that's where our psychology databases are contained. So we've got psychology journals, psych articles, and psych info. I'm going to go back and I'm going to click on Advanced Search because I want to search the psychology journals as well as the social science journals. My topic today is autism spectrum disorders. Let me put that in the search box. And you notice I put quotation marks around it. And I'm also going to use social anxiety as, just more detail on that particular topic of autism spectrum disorders. Notice over here on the left is a tool and or and not. I'm going to narrow my search using and because I'm basically telling the database don't return any articles to me unless they have autism spectrum disorders and social anxiety. So it's just a limiter. Also, if you want to expand a little bit or try to catch other keywords, you can use the or feature. It could be social anxiety, or maybe it might be fear of social situations. I can't really think of another term, but anything that would be fear of social interactions, fear of social situations here. Over here on the side, we have a tool box that you can open up and scroll down. For this purpose today, let's use abstract. That's one of the things that I learned when I was in graduate school, is using this tool, because if your topics are not mentioned in the abstract, chances are the bulk of the article is not going to be about your topic. So that's just a way to narrow on the front end. We have tools down here that we can use to limit, but let's just go in. I mean, we've already limited enough by abstract. Let's just go in and see what we get. Okay, we have 61 results, and over here it says 60 journal articles. Let's limit to journal articles. And notice over here you can limit to peer-reviewed, you can limit to full text, but even if it's not available in this particular database full text, you can go to Journals A to Z on the library's homepage, type in the journal title's name or cut and paste it in there, and see what databases contain that particular journal. Also the date ranges of coverage. So, you can limit to full text, but you don't have to do that. We're down to 44 results. Let's just go through here and look. And here's one available in full text. Except I don't really understand some of the things discussed. Okay, well, let's just choose this one. I think I can understand this one. Social anxiety in parents of high-functioning children with autism and Asperger's syndrome. So let's click full text PDF. And I'm going to just hit a Control F, and you'll notice it down here on the lower part of the page. And I'm just going to type in study. And I'm going to get it to highlight all. And that will just help me look very quickly to see if this is indeed a study. And usually it will mention it in the abstract. So this may very well just be a review article. Although we do have what does appear to be a literature review here because of all these various and sundry citations. Remember our list that hopefully your instructor gave you that I created, just detailing the different components of a primary research article. So we do have the participants, we do have the methodology here, we have the literature review. It's clearly visible up here. But what does it say here? I do see the word study popping up. 131 parents of children with ASD participated in the study. In 5 cases, okay, so it does talk about a study. Let's see, we want to scroll down over here. Let's see what else. We have the results, also an analysis, statistical methods. It's always a good indicator when you have a bunch of pie charts and graphs and a lot of mathematics. Here we go, discussion, and there should be a conclusion here as well. There's your conclusion, and of course all the many references that are contained within the paper. So I would say this does indeed look like primary research. I was just thrown off a little bit because I was expecting the abstract to state in this study, blah, 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 blah. But I didn't see it. But I do believe it is because of the other components that are indeed in the paper. Well, let's move right along. Let's go to another database. And we'll go back to the database page. And this time we'll go to Science Direct. You'll have to click on it again. It's just the way to get the permanent link to that page. But moving right along, you'll notice here the social sciences and psychology are contained in this database. So I'm going to click on advanced search. I always hunt for advanced search when I go into a database. And I'm going to include my topic, autism spectrum disorders, and oh, there it is, social anxiety. You can see I've typed it in a few times. And down here, I'm just going to limit this to journals. We don't want books. I mean, well, if you do want books, that's fine. But it's not going to be a primary research article if it's in a book. It's going to be published in a journal for the most part. Usually a book is considered a secondary source. Okay, so we have our topics in here. You can limit by year, but I don't think we'll do that. Let's just go in and see what we find. And notice again, in a lot of your databases, there are tools available to you to help you limit. But we have 734 results. We could limit on this side over here. But for our purposes today, we're just going to look at the articles. Notice the one up here at the top, it actually gives you the information we're seeking. It's an original research article. Here is, the second one is a review article. A review article, 9 times out of 10, is not going to be primary research. Basically what a review article is a literature review, just someone looking at the literature that's been published on a particular topic. So let's just go in and we'll click on this one here. comprehensive molecular testing in patients with high-functioning autism spectrum disorder. I think I might be able to understand some of the things discussed in that article. Let's click on the PDF. And here's our article. I mean, we already know that it is indeed primary research. I'm going to hit a Control F, and I'm going to type in study again and get it to highlight all. And you'll notice in the abstract here, it says, as a pilot study, we performed comprehensive molecular diagnostic testing, including the study of. So this is indeed a study. And we've got the abstract, and almost always in the introduction is the literature review, sort of adding context to the study itself. Materials and methods and patients. And you know, that's going to be your sample collection or recruitment of subjects and the methodology. And there are your results. And they're almost always going to be charts, tables, images, graphs, so on and so forth. And there's discussion. And a lot of times discussion will basically be an analysis of the data. And there's your conclusion, and then again your references. So this, of course, is indeed original research. So that's fantastic. I do love how Science Direct does label their materials as original research or a review article. I'm going to click on one. Let's see. Purchase PDF. I don't want you to shy away from that because I'm pretty sure that the library has already paid for access to that. Yes, indeed. So don't shy away from those. All right. Well, I hope this has given you some information about some various databases that you can use for your discipline or for psychology and social science journals. And also, I think you'll find it's pretty easy after a while to begin to identify primary research. Basically, you're going to have articles reporting on research findings that deal with experiments, questionnaires, phone interviews, surveys, face-to-face interviews, direct observation, or clinical trials, or interventional studies. So that's what your original research is going to be about. Secondary research actually will be literature reviews or systematic reviews, which is basically the same thing, government statistics, or some sort of an analysis of primary research. So you'll begin to be able to make the distinction between the two. Also, listen, don't forget about journals A to Z, because just because a journal is not contained in one database doesn't mean we don't have access to it. Don't forget, we have a chat feature here. You don't have to come to the library. You can chat with a librarian to get some direction, get some help, or also you can phone. We'd love for you to come by the library, so don't hesitate to come. We can help you with a lot of things. We do a lot of things that have to do with research here, so don't forget that the library is here to help you, and we help with research. We can save you a tremendous amount of time, so don't hesitate. We're open until midnight Sunday night through Thursday night. We're open until 6 o'clock on Friday, and we're open a few hours on Saturday. Our library hours are contained right here. My name is Karen White, and I will be happy to help you in any way that I can. We have several librarians here that are very gifted, and we love helping you. We love what we do. So don't hesitate to contact us. And I hope this video has been helpful. If it has been helpful, please let your instructor know. If it hasn't been helpful, please tell her what you would like to see or what you need, and I'll be happy to make another video for you. And it would also help me improve what I'm doing. And you know, feedback's just wonderful.